Hello, mystery friends. It has been a while since I've been here, so ignore any awkwardness that might happen during these videos. If you're new here, I'm Sarah Wale. I am the author of over 15 mysteries at this point, and today I'm going to take you behind the scenes of publishing my seventh book in the Honey Pot Mystery Series. If you've been here for a while or if you haven't, I have two main series that I write in, and that's the Paranormal Penny series, which is a paranormal, cozy, new adult series. And then there's the Honey Pot Mystery series, which is a Christian suspense small town book series. Penny just got a release this January. So what? 5 months ago. However, Honey Pot has not had a release in 2.5 years, which is why I think you deserve a behind the scenes peek of how I go about getting these books out of my head onto paper and into your hands. So today we're going to start with just talking about the process of me writing and revising and what I'm going to be doing for my next steps. And basically, it's taken me 2.5 years to write this adventure in the Honey Pot Mystery series. I think it's really good, but my opinion does not matter when it comes to how professional or how easy it is to read. So instead of just relying on myself, after I've done all my revisions that I can think of and all the proofreading and editing that I can think of, I hand it off to my what I call my alpha readers. They're my first readers, and that would be my husband and my mother. They read the book first and they let me know if it's just rubbish or if there's plot holes. They go through and look for spelling errors, grammar errors, but mostly they're just telling me if it's a good read or if it's hard to read. And that is a step I've already taken. They've already read the story. It took a while to get them to read it, just because life is busy and hectic, and I have no problem with that. But once they're done reading it, I go through and I fix the things that they've told me to fix if I find that it's appropriate to my story. After that, I go on to what's called a beta reader, and I'm going to show you this. So I go to Fiverr, and let's see if I could pull it up real quick. And I look for beta readers. Beta readers are kind of like alpha readers or like beta testing your book. So they're reading it for the same things that my alpha readers were reading it for, except for they don't know me. I pay them and they have no problem hurting my feelings. Which is why I asked them for advice, because I need to know that when this book gets into your hands, that it's the best possible copy that I could have given you. So I have some beta readers that I go to over and over and over again, and they are going to be listed in my description in YouTube. However, for the Honey Pot Mystery series, I really want a beta reader who is used to reading Christian fiction. There are some beta readers out there who refuse to read any kind of religious fiction whatsoever, or religious nonfiction for that matter. And I want to respect their opinion and respect their stance on that by not asking them to read my book. Also, if they walk into my book reading it with some kind of preconceived idea about what Christian fiction should look like or what Christianity should look like, and they have a negative experience with that in life, I don't want that to taint how they're going to look at my story or my characters. So I specifically go onto Fiverr and look for beta readers like this one who says they will beta read my Christian fiction, Christian manuscript, Christian works. And I look for them specifically because I know that my work won't, well, I hope that my work won't be offensive to them. I also believe that they'll be more willing to um, let me know if my work is too preachy, and let me know if they think I have strayed from what Christian ideals should be in my writing. And I have had people tell me that before. I have one book in my Honey Pot series that deals with some things that some Christians don't like to include in their daily life, and I have been told that that book was a little bit too dark for them. Now, if they continue reading it, they're happy with the result of that story. But I do understand that sometimes you would rather just walk away from the heavy or dark part of a story than get wrapped up in it and find that it doesn't have a light at the end of the tunnel. I understand that. And so that's what my Christian beta readers are for. They're also to tell me if I'm being inclusive or if I am being insensitive to any particular kind of person or belief system, anything like that. They let me know if I've accidentally said something that was hurtful. In fact, while I was revising some of my other books and their blurbs, um, I had somebody reach out to me because I had described, I think it was for the first honeypot mystery, actually. I had described it as somebody escaping from their stepfather, and I made it sound like all stepfathers needed to be escaped from, or people needed to escape from all stepfathers. And that is not what I wanted my blurb to sound like. So having somebody else read that with fresh eyes and report back to me that finding helped me reword it in a way that made more sense and was a lot more compassionate and was actually the tone and the words I was going for. I had just accidentally put more emphasis on the wrong part of that paragraph or phrase or sentence. So that's what I'm doing right now. My book is currently in beta reads. As soon as that beta reader gets it back to me, I will let you know and I will tell you what they thought of it. And I will also tell you how much I need to go back in and revise it. And I'll take you with me each step of the way. And that's our next step. Right now, we're waiting. And it is really hard to wait for beta readers because they are the first people that see the story that I don't know who tell me if they like it or not. And it is hard to wait. And it is also when I get that little ping in my inbox telling me that that order is finished, it's very hard to open it because my stomach gets in knots and my shoulders get all tense because I'm worried about what they thought of the story. And that is where I'm at with book 7 of the Honeypot Mystery series. I will catch you next time with a bye.